A design-trained entrepreneur. And I think that's becoming more and more common. So when you look at Airbnb, Fab.com, Twitter, Foursquare, these are all design-trained entrepreneurs. I think design-trained co-founders and computer science co-founders is easier today because the administration tools of the internet, they make that much easier. So I don't think administration right from the beginning is necessarily as important as it used to be. I would say 3D printing is a derivation of a CNC machine. And CNC machine is computer numerical control, which is any laser cutter, water jet cutter, wood router, as I use with furniture, aluminium router that Apple used to make their products. And that's 1951. Then the 3D printers themselves, maybe late 70s, early 80s. The first major patent gets registered in 83. One of the big changes would probably be 2005, where you start to, the patent has now expired, and you start to see this DIY, cheaper level of 3D printing emerge with RepRap and MakerBot, where machines previous to that would have been 100,000, 300,000, 500,000. Now they're 1,000, 3,000, 5,000. Standardization is the sort of name of the game of the 20th century. And I think we're completely shifting away from that culture, where everybody was just the same. Everyone, by their products they would buy, everything was just the same. And there was one great line that said, in the 20th century, people made you want products, where in the 21st century, people are going to make products you want. And it's sort of a big shift in marketing and distribution, and just everything is going to change around that. Now with lots more objects and furniture and everything we own, we can start to see a lot more differentiation about our own identity that I think will actually change how people think about themselves. So main aim is to better connect designers, makers and customers on the web around digital data in design. I think the opportunity is to create a whole new generation of furniture that just goes way beyond what is normal today. When we look at some of the simple products, we see a table that assembles in 12 seconds. When we look at the complicated products, we see 18th century craftsmanship come to ready to assemble. When we look at personalization, we can put our name into things, our logo into things, change the dimensions, make a bookshelf fit our room within seconds on a web browser by just moving a bunch of sliders and putting in the dimensions. So this is a whole new direction compared to what IKEA has offered over the last 50 years. So I designed this file using CAD software, and it's about 0.5 MB. And I put it into an email, send it to a guy who has a CNC machine. This is the hard rock version, the first stool I designed. Like sitting on an exercise ball, and you can kind of rotate and swivel. The one after that I designed would go just forward and back, and it sort of has a flattened bottom. And then this last one, the Easy Rock, only goes forward only, and it sort of has a longer back that gives it more stability. Well, failure for me is really interesting. One of my favorite companies is IDEO, and their motto is fail often and fail fast. And in entrepreneurship, it's the same kind of culture, that it is do lots of experiments, let the majority of them fail so that you can find that great answer very quickly. And speed is probably the most important thing of any kind of new company. I think one of the things about design-led co-founders is they come from a background of prototyping. They go back to their roots, they just prototype. And the whole business is just prototype after prototype. It's launch a new website, launch 10 websites, work with many ideas, and then you prototype to find that result faster.